Good morning, everybody. Highlander58 on the AT, and guess where I'm at? Yep, Fontana Dam. We had a pretty good snowstorm last night. We were kind of holding back a little bit. We hit the trail at 9:30 instead of 8:30. Just got dropped off. I have permit in hand, and this is a big milestone. I've only seen this dam in videos and in pictures, so I'm here. I made it. Had a great stay at the Fontana Lodge. Got a lot of energy right now, and we're going to try to do at least 12 miles today. It's going to be cold tonight, but it's going to be clearing up. We're excited. We're going to try to push through and get through this in about 6 or 7 days. Here we go, day 21, and I'm excited. I really am. I'm making some progress. We're going to try to pick up the miles a little bit. We're feeling good. So Roger's up ahead of me, and we're pumped. So it's so cold out, my eyes are watering, so it's tears of joy too. So good morning, everybody. Highlander58 on the AT with the riser up ahead. We are officially in the Smoky Mountains, and as you can see behind me, we had a little bit of a snowfall last night. We had like 3 hot days in a row. Went to bed last night, and then it started to snow, and weren't sure when to get out, but we decided to go ahead and go for it when we saw the sun melting the snow at the resort. So we're on our way. We got about a 9-mile trek to a shelter. I believe it's Molly something, and gonna see how crowded it is. Not sure if they're enforcing the shelter only stay rule due to the rumors of the norovirus, but we'll figure it out, and one way or another we'll get to a camp, place to sleep before sundown. As long as the sun's out, it's not too bad. But we've had 2 days to rest. We had great food, great company, and now we're back on it. So it's actually kind of warm if you're hiking. So we're shedding layers as we go and trying to stay dry. It's important to stay dry. That's what we're trying to do. Hey everybody, Highlander58, the riser on the AT. We're about an hour and a half into our hike today on the 21st, second day of spring, if you can believe it. Coming out of the dam is pretty much all uphill. And we're just now coming to a little downhill, and then we have to go back uphill. We're trying to get to a shelter before nightfall because it's going to be cold. Doing okay. Let's keep firing up. And see what? I didn't expect this. It's kind of cool. Doing alright. We're staying hydrated. We're eating a lot of energy foods to keep us going. And it's very slick up here. It's almost like skiing. I haven't done that in about 15 years, so don't want to start practicing now. Okay, so I'm going to shut this off for a minute because I'm going on a really slick downhill. There's about 5 inches of powder up here right now, believe it or not. And we're over 4,000, maybe almost 5,000 feet up. So, okay, I'm going to shut it off now. I'll get back with you a little bit later on. Awesome. We are about 3 miles from Molly's Molly's Ridge Shelter, I believe. And we've been walking in the snow all day. And right now I'm looking at about 8 inches of snow. Thankfully the trails worn down a little bit, but still very cold and hard to walk through. So we're doing all right. Raj is up there ahead of me. We've had to stop, make a few clothing adjustments. Excuse me, pack adjustments. Sometimes we wish we had skis. Doing good. Hope to make Molly's Ridge Shelter by 3:30. And when I get there, I'll check in with everybody, okay? So y'all might be wondering how we are dressed for this particular day. And we knew it was coming, so last night we laid out our layers. And so what I have on is a 2-ply base layer, synthetic, wicks moisture away. And then I have a pair of just athletic shorts on. I have a pair of sock liners, darn tough socks, and my Merrell boots. And I have a fleece, and I have my rain jacket. That's all I've been wearing. When it gets really windy, I put the rain jacket on, it blocks the wind. And I have a pair of gloves. Haven't used my down coat yet. I think it'd be too hot. So I have my beanie on. I have a hood on my fleece and on my rain jacket. And I have my ball cap on. And I'm doing pretty good. As long as I'm moving, I'm staying warm. So that's how I do it. And I can remove layers and add layers as I get cold or as I get wet. If I get a little bit wet from sweat, I just put the jacket on and I let my body heat dry the shirt. So that's how we do it. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this off before I bust my ass in the snow. And that would be funny. Hey everyone, Highlander58 here. We made it to Molly's Ridge about 4 o'clock. You know, in the Smokies, you have to stay in shelters. And the only exception to that is when the shelters are full. Well, the shelter is really full. So the rangers allow us to tent camp right outside the shelter, which I'm doing. If you do not want to stay in the shelter, then you sit and wait until it gets full and you pitch your tent. I had a spot in there. I felt claustrophobic. I would have had to step on someone's head to get up and use the bathroom at night, and I usually do have to get up and go. So I grabbed all my crap and I came outside and I just cleared a spot in the snow. I set my tent up. I had coffee. I just made a Mountain House meal and a little koozie here. It's rehydrating, heating up, so I'm going to eat that. I'm actually pretty warm right now. My feet are wet. I'm going to put on some really thick, dry socks soon. And I'm actually very comfortable. I couldn't deal with the shelter life. There's nice folks in there, but I mean the smoke. They got a fire going, and it's like literally like sardines in a can, and I just can't deal with that. Plus, I'm a little concerned about the norovirus, if there's anything in there. So this is home for the night. I had a great day. We hiked about 11 miles, and it's going to be very cold tonight, but I'm prepared. I'm layering up for the evening, and I think I'll be fine. And it was a good day, very good day. Hard hike, uphill out of the dam, Fontana Dam, and it was a lot of uphill, and we were actually in some 8-inch snows in the higher elevations. It was really cold, but hey, it happens up here. And tomorrow's supposed to melt and be all slushy and muddy, and we're supposed to get rain on Thursday. So this is what being on the AT is all about. I am looking forward to nothing more than another cup of coffee or tea, a rehydrated Mountain House meal, and I'm going to bed. So in the morning, we're going to get up, wait till the sun comes up a bit. I'm going to have breakfast, and that will be a pastry or a Pop-Tart and a cup of tea. Pack all this up and then get back on the trail. try to get out of here about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Right now I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to hang my bear bag. I'm going to go get some water, brush my teeth, and go to bed. So I will check back in with all of you in the morning. Take care. Good morning, everybody. Highlander58 on the AT. It's day 22. It's about 9:30 in the morning. Had a pretty rough night. Had a hard time staying warm. A lot of wind. Ended up having to wear all my winter gear to get any sleep at all. It's so cold. So it was the mid-20s, I think, with the wind chill. Doing okay right now. We're gonna do a 12-mile day today. Try to get to our next shelter. I'm not sure the name of it yet. My mind hasn't kicked in, so as soon as I figure it out, I'll let you know. Just want to let everybody know that I'm doing okay. Made it through the first night in Smokies, and hopefully it'll warm up some. There's still a lot of snow on the ground, as you can see. We just reached Thunderhead Mountain. It's over 5,500 feet. We're at the very peak. A little area up here where you can rest and relax. A lot of rocks. But as you can see, we are way up in the sky. It was kind of a tough climb this morning, going through about 8 to 10 inches of snow and ice. And I don't know if you can hear me, but we're taking a break up here. We're tired. About 4 miles to the shelter. So gonna take a little water break, get something to eat, and then we'll get back with you as soon as we get down the mountain. Today was long, wet, sloshy, slippery, icy, snowy, windy, cold, hot. And about 4:30 we arrived at the Derrick Knob shelter. And it's just under 4,900 feet, I believe. The snow is melting. I've got my tent set up. My feet are cold. My shoes are soaked to soaked to the bone, just like my feet. Another whole set of socks are soaked. I'm trying to dry them out now in the wind. The pair I used yesterday pretty much dried out, but I'm going to put them inside my sleeping bag tonight to try to get them dry, because the only thing I have left is my sleeping socks, and don't really want to use those to hike in, but I will if I have to. Went down and got some water when I got into the shelter. Again, it was full. There's probably 15 people in the shelter, and there's, I don't know, maybe 10 tenters. I'm seeing people I haven't seen before, so I know that people are catching up. Had a light meal, a little summer sausage and a tortilla with some coffee, decaf, so I can sleep. I hope I can sleep better tonight. It got really cold last night, down in the 20s. Now all you hikers that are starting in April, you can have snow up here in April, so don't think you're, immune. We got slammed, and it was a tough day. We were skiing and, butt skiing. I did that twice. I fell twice, this time on my butt instead of my face, which is okay. And I'm exhausted. I ate something. I'm having some water. I filled up all my water, and I'm going to bed. I mean, I am beat. Our plan is to do 12 miles tomorrow to the next shelter. Get up early Thursday and hike down into Newfoundland Gap, I believe. Newfoundland Gap, yeah.
and maybe going to Gatlinburg overnight, because Thursday there's going to be forecasted thunderstorms up here. You don't want to be up here in a thunderstorm. Snowstorm is one thing. Thunderstorm, no, you don't want to be up here. It can kill you. I mean, it's dangerous. I don't want to hike in a thunderstorm. I just don't. So, I'm really sore. My back hurts. My legs hurt. My hips hurt. Everything hurts. And my feet are numb. So, don't get me wrong. I'm having a great time. This is an adventure of a lifetime. Didn't do much videotaping today because I couldn't take my eyes off the trail. If you did, you know, I saw 4 or 5 people fall. I mean, and you can get injured. Riser fell. And he's never fallen. And he fell pretty good, but fortunately the rock that he landed on was covered with snow. There's a lot of people out here right now, a lot of people. Kind of takes away some of the, I guess, some of the magic of the trail, but hey, they have a right to be out here just as much as I do. So we deal with it, and we are kind to each other, and we help each other. I've made some friends that hopefully I'll have after this is over. Just take your time, just one step at a time. Focus on, you know, short goals, not the long term. Focus on getting to a place that's warm, dry, where you can sleep and eat. Okay, so I'm going to sign off. This is the end of day 22 on the trail, March 22nd. And we're going to be hitting the 200-mile mark here pretty quick. But today was treacherous. It was literally dangerous. If you slip and fall in this slush, in this ice, in this snow, and you break a bone, your journey is over. So we were making deliberate steps, calculated steps, keeping our eyes right on the trail, every step of the way, you know, thinking every step through, you know, should I step here? Should I step here? And some places I stepped, I still fell. It's a great, great experience. But please plan and please practice and get good gear. You're gonna need it. Anyway, Highlander signing off. I'll see you all soon. Good night.
Well, good morning, everyone. Highlander58 on the AT. Day 23. It's about 9 o'clock, and we just left Derek's Knob shelter and heading north. Trails are a little better. There's still some ice, some snow, a lot of muck, mud, and it's still a little slow going today. I slept pretty good last night. It's very, very cold, extremely windy up on the top of that mountain there, Derek's Knob. First goal today is to get to Clingman's Dome. It's 7 miles, and then gonna decide whether or not I want to go into Gatlinburg to wash my clothes and resupply. Don't really need to, but watching the weather too, that thunderstorm's supposed to be moving in. But I got to watch every step I take, so I can't do much filming. I'm on a flat area right now, so I'm going to sign off, and I'll check back in a little bit further up the trail. Have a wonderful day. I hope you're warm. Hey everybody, Highlander58 riser on the AT, and we are trying to skate our way up Clingman's Dome. We got here about 10 minutes ago. Hell of a hike up that icy slope. I think we're over 6,000 feet. This is the highest point on the AT, and I'm tired, but can't walk by it without going up it.